Each episode keeps proving why Dan to Dan is anime of the season and possibly the year. From the stylized animation, the hilarious irregular dialogue, and pacing of each episode. As soon as I was done this most recent episode, I thought, damn, already? 23 minutes felt like 5 minutes, because that's how immersed I am whenever watching this show. First, shout out to whomever this character is, the school nurse. From how she's handling that tool of hers, you would think she's the disciplinarian. I just find her demeanor attractive and funny from how eager she is to beat any bully she assumes are harassing these three. Like that's her purpose every day from when she wakes up in the morning, which is hilariously shown as she beats this old man silly through a silhouette, and I'm just laughing watching. Momo and Ira are whining now that the school has seen them almost naked. And while that's embarrassing, I still don't think that compares to how Ken was the one seen completely naked, not even having his whole manhood intact, because who knows what type of rumors could arise from that. But despite that, he remains cool and calm about it. Ira is smitten for how Ken is concerned for her safety now that the aliens know of her yokai powers, distracting her from even paying attention as he explains the current paradox they're in. Their yokai powers help fend the aliens off, but it's because of those powers that they're even targeted in the first place. Momo demands an explanation of what she saw earlier from when Ken and Ira were on top of each other, which I'll admit looks some type of way because she misunderstood, causing some type of jealousy there, and Ken sets the record straight, claiming Ira was trying to kiss him out the blue, which he refused, causing them to tussle and fall over each other. And of course, this doesn't satisfy Momo as she probes further, asking, well, what was he doing there in the first place? And I am so thankful they didn't commit to the common trope where the character doesn't answer truthfully, being too shy to let her know, which always leads to more confusion between the two characters and more conflict when it can all be settled by just simply answering. And thankfully, Ken does that. He keeps it real with her. He lets Momo know he was just working out to become stronger, thinking she will find it cool, saying it's all for her. And you could tell she set it back, having this flatter her a bit. At first she teases him a little, but then it compels her to almost admit what I assume was going to be her crush for him. But of course they're both interrupted by her two sidekicks. Rumors start to flare as classmates surround Ira that she would never put herself in such a naked situation to be judged easily, which at first she thought she could put these to rest with her common innocent girl act. But then the crowd blames Momo for her predicament, saying only a promiscuous evil girl envious of Ira's beauty would lead her to this moment. And Ira truly surprises me here. Feeling an overwhelming sense of shame and guilt, she admits out loud she's the one that started these rumors. I was shocked and honestly impressed because she knows this puts her popularity at risk, something she's worked so hard for. She does the walk of shame, isolating herself outside, and Momo joins her, asking why is she alone, saying she's too popular to ever be by herself, and Ira is too proud to admit what she just done. The boxer alien from the previous episode confronts them, putting them on alert, but is too weak to continue, and he collapses immediately. He wakes up all bandaged up at Hot Granny's house. Real quick, is she waifu of the year? With a plate of curry in front of them, side note, this makes me miss being in Japan, he bows, showing his complete gratitude to them. Randomly, we see a fight over food with Hot Granny and the boxer alien, a cat fight between Momo and Ira, and of course, Turbo Granny and Ken. Later, the boxer explains he was just trying to make some money to provide for his son. Having his wife pass away, it's now on him to cure his son of his ailment that causes him to constantly lose blood. Ken offers to give up his weenie, which everyone seems to be after, so the boxer can get paid by selling it to the aliens who are currently after it, stating he'll just reclaim it after. Ira, while blushing, says she'll help him in reclaiming his manhood while curling her hair, pleased by what she just said, and Momo attempts to talk him out of it. But not before Hot Granny makes a discovery, saying out loud his blood stinks, which triggers Ken, having him say that's anti-alien and politically incorrect, which she replies with screw your political correctness, and proceeds, now not just Hot Granny, but based Hot Granny, officially waifu of the year. Real quick, let's just acknowledge this show denouncing and condemning political correctness, which this show does by just simply existing, but still love to hear it in the actual dialogue. Now she discovers their kind has blood made of milk, proven by him gulping down a full carton of it and him feeling fully replenished. Finding a solution to all of this madness, she promises him a cow which would solve all of his problems, having an ever-flowing source of it, which leads to a funny trope of seeing a cow getting sucked up into an alien ship as they all say their goodbyes. The next scene has Momo answering the door to our next character, who Hot Granny confirms to Ken it's Momo's childhood friend and official first love, putting him on immediate edge, now feeling threatened by his presence alone. Man, I love this show and can't wait for the next episode. I hate that it's only going to be 13 episodes this season, but I for sure will be reading the manga once it's done. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, check out my music on Spotify, link in the description below. If you enjoyed the Samurai Champloo, lo-fi mellow boom bap vibes, then my music is definitely for you. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Free think, peace.